Hello guys, this is Pokeland Legend Tips with another video, and today we're gonna be explaining about the new gym refine thing. And before we move into the real deal, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions, you can ask us in the comments, or even better, join us in Facebook. The link is in the description below. So what we're gonna be doing today is basically just explaining a little bit about the whole thing. Just the overview. I'm gonna leave the tips till maybe another 2-3 days. I just purchased a new mic, so it will arrive in that duration, and you will enjoy a better quality sound in YouTube. So at least I will wait until then. That's why I've been actually trying to share a lot of battle fights instead of good informations. Since I'm trying to limit the recordings till the new microphone gets there. Okay, so what we are trying to do right now is actually farm these points since we don't have that much. We are farming them, as you can see here. And this is basically the only source, that free source that you can get these things, these points that you need for the refine. It's kind of nice since you get a lot of points each day. We're just gonna take a look now how much we gonna get from all of the islands and all the gyms, I mean. And of course, if you own a gym, that's even better, since you can get, I think, 4,000 something, 4,200 a day. So yeah, you get 4,200 a day. That I can confirm. Then we will go as well to our bag and see if we have some of these skill core boxes, and we're gonna just use some. Then we're gonna go here to the refine. So it shows, actually can tell you where you still need to refine stuff. Actually, you always need to refine. You can never just max all of these, so you'll always need to refine. So let's first go and try to quick recycle these kind of stuff to get a little bit more points. So you see we just doubled our points here. Let's just recycle this one as well, we don't need it. And let me see, do we need, I don't think we need this one. We can recycle it since I have 6 there. And yeah, for the rest I think we kind of need all that we can muster. So now we have around 34k points, which, disclaimer, is not enough to do, not even, I think one gym is not enough to do even one gym for refine. So we're gonna explain the method today. So this is basically the new stuff, the platform. You have this refine button here, and you can just click on, if you want to level, of course, the gym, you can need to click on level up. Core is the same. Go, you will go to the gym itself. This is have not changed. The only new thing that changed is basically this refine button, where you have to click on refine. Then now you can see that each gym here has some few cores. Let's just count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So you have 10 cores basically for each gym, I think, for all of them. So each one of them actually give something. So you can see the stats here. Each one of them give something, and depending on the gym. So the first gyms, I think it's quite easy to actually max them, since some stuff are unrelated. So some cores here, for example, this core here only has P defense and special defense. So if you just go and look for special P defense, you can see that it has 3 cores, P defense as well, speed, for example, just 2 cores. So you can actually easily max out speed. So that should not take you a lot, okay? So you can actually choose which one. So what I recommend, what I did, to be honest, is that I maxed all speed first in all the gyms. I got legendary on all the gym, all the cores. You can see here that some are still not, of course, they fully refined. So you can see that speed at least is legendary. So speed here as well, legendary, speed here as well. Yeah, legendary. This is actually perfect. Yep, it is perfect. So, yep. So speed is legendary. So let's just talk a little bit about this refine first. So when you're trying to refine something, of course you're gonna get something like, let's see, yeah, you get in the beginning you're gonna get something like this. They're all gonna be empty. P defense, special defense, 0%, 0%, or 0 a number, whatever. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff, HP, special attack, P attack. So I'm just stating the basics. A lot of you are gonna get bored, but still a lot of people need the basics. So there is HP, P attack, special attack, special defense, P defense, and speed. So then of course there is hit, dodge, crit, then resistance. Of course the hit is like the crit. The hit is how much accuracy do you have actually when you are trying to launch an attack. Dodge is basically, I think dodge is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain that. When you are being attacked, what is the percentage that you will actually evade the attack? Crit is a multiplier. So the higher the crit, the more damage your attack would do, more than normal damage. So for example, if you get a crit multiplied by 2, so probably damage will multiply, get some multiplier of 2 of some sort. Then we have res, which is resistance or resilience. This is you basically your resistance to stun, control, debuff, and so on. So I think we've covered everything. So now let's go back to the way you want to do this. So like I said, you want, of course, not everyone will have a lot of gym refine points or whatever. So what you need to do is basically concentrate on speed first, since it gives at least 1,200 or 1,500 speed at least to your Pokemons if you get legendary on all of them. So this is of course added to base stat, so you have to do that. So that's why I recommend to actually go and do all speed for all of these. So you will need to do all speed, get them to legendary, then try to get a nice value until of course you get enough points to start working on the rest. Then if you get speed, then you can go to each gym later on, like I did for example right now, and you start working on each gym on itself, and we will show you of course the best way. Then of course it's gonna take you a lot. I think I maxed these 4 here. I think I have nice values in it. You can see here that my speed is always maxed, usually really high values. Then I concentrate on either HP, P attack, and special attack. So I try to maximize those 3. Then of course the rest is as well need to be high, to have high values. You can see here again, special attack really high, P attack high, HP high, speed as max as possible, and it goes the same for everything else. So this is what I try to do, since these are really important. So, and when I have a choice, because some core depend on each other, so when I have a choice where I have to choose between HP and P, for example, special defense and P defense, I always choose HP first, since when HP actually it increases a lot of power, not only defense, not only P defense and special defense both, but it does also affect some skills in a lot of fair Pokemon. So you actually want to increase that as much as you can. Okay, so I think I'm going to be talking a lot in this video, but you kind of have to excuse me. There is a lot of things to cover. So this is the platform. Again, you can here pick, click attribute filter, and you can choose which attributes you want to see. So let's say we want to see what cores actually help to get speed. So you can just click on speed. Let's say we want speed and HP. So you will see that they get highlighted. So this is speed and HP. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cores. Okay. So yeah. So this is really useful, since you can see, you can plan ahead. So if you want to, for example, get speed, you want to of course get speed first. So you plan ahead for that. then maybe you want HP or P attack or special attack, depending on what you use. So if you use a lot of P attack monsters, then go for P attack first and try to maximize it before you try to maximize special attack. Okay, this is the method that I talked about. Get speed first, then go for the others later. Then now let's just go ahead and see if we can manage to show you guys if you can max something out. Let's go. Is there HP here? I don't think there is a HP, so let's go for another one. Yeah, hey, here you go. So there's HP here. So there is 3 cores, and first one, P defense, special defense, HP, special attack, P attack, and HP. Then there is P defense, special defense, and HP. This is really nice since speed is maxed, so we don't have to touch it. So I prefer to go for HP. So let's go ahead. So the first thing you should do is actually just do a normal refine. Simple, click save attribute. Again, click normal refine. You are trying to max HP, right? So try to get as much high value here using singles. Don't do anything with 10 right now. Just use singles. Right now it's still high. We are still in. It's still not high enough, so we are still, of course, moving towards a high value. Now we are starting to get something low. Okay, so let's just quit and go to the next one. Keep and repeat and do the same. Let's see. We got fairly nice value, but 33 in comparison to 362 is not that much. But these have been, of course, have added values as well. So it's really nice. Let's just keep it. Again, let's go for, oh, this is nice. You see, we have 105 and we did not lose that much. So let's save this. You can see your progress right now. No, we don't need this. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Now we got really high value, 271 out of 362. So let's leave it at that and let's go for the next one. So this one is untouched. So yep, save it. Don't use 10 right now. Oh, this is a nice value. This is really high value. So we got 264. So right now, what you're trying to do is, I think you need maybe like more than 80% actually to have a breakthrough to the next level. So there is a normal level, which is this. Then there is a rare level, which is purple. Then there is a legendary level, which is gold. So we are trying to move to each, I would say, level and rarity. Then, of course, these caps here will change in each level. So, for example, right now it's 362 in blue. Then when we reach purple, it's going to change. And when we're going to reach gold, it's going to change again. So now that we tried this first method, we need to keep going until, of course, we get a high value. But right now, as you can notice, we have a quite high value. So what you are trying to do is go for it until you can't seem to get any high value anymore using a single. Here we go. This is relatively small, so we still can go a little bit higher. It's easy to get something higher than 188 than it is to get something that is higher than, for example, 300. So the amount of range of values there is much lower. So it's really hard. Here we go. This is not cool. Of course, if this is, of course, to save your points, but if you do happen to have a lot of them, then yeah, you can just train 10 times and pick the highest value you can. Okay, now we got a really high value and we move straight away to rare. You see, so we got 354 out of 362, so that's nice, and our cap has changed from 362 to 788. So now it's the same again. Try simple ones. Don't go for anything beside 1. Just go for ones. Why I'm saying ones? Because sometimes you will just do 4 pulls and you will get really, really high value and you will stop. And if you do actually 10, then you just lost maybe 6 tries, just like that. And 6 tries here is really, really a lot. So we got 583. That's kind of nice. I don't think we can go any further on this. Let's just try. We should actually stop here, then go to the other ones. So you see that they have the cap have changed. So the minimum you can get is 362. So that's nice. So we're gonna get something higher than 362, and we got an awesome plus 307. So save it. You don't really care. And right now, let's go for the next one, which is again this one that we have not touched yet. Let's hope for really high value. Again, high value. And right now we are really close to the legendary. So what we are trying to do right now, you can see that we have here 596, you have here 549, and we have here 583. So let's try and go here for the highest possible value we can get. Now, since it's gonna be really hard to just doing it with once, we're gonna do it with 10. So when you are trying to get really, really high value, you see, now we got really, really high value using a 10. Why is basically, and we move straight away to legendary, is basically because it's really easy to choose between 10 values when you have a smaller range than it is when you have a lot to gain. So this is what you have to keep in mind. Always go for one pull when you have a really, really high range of values. Then when you really want something, when you have really small range of value, go for 10. That way you will have higher options. I hope I'm making a little bit sense here. So of course, now what you need to do is, since HP is really dependent on other stuff, you can see here that it's dependent on P attack, special attack, and P attack and special attack, and P defense and special defense. So what you would try to do is to not refine it fully now. So do not go and try to get a high value on HP, since you won't be able, you will screw that up anyways when you are trying to refine for P defense and special defense. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go, for example, for this one. See, if all of them are legendary, then yeah, now you can refine. And what we're gonna be doing now is that we're gonna be training 10 times, since we have to pick the highest value. So let's see how to choose the highest value. You need to look at the caps. So we have 180 in P attack and special attack, 253 in P attack, and HP we have something like 1213. So what we are looking for is to maximize all 3 of them, since they are really important. So which one would we choose? Let us see. So this one we only lose -1 in special attack, but we gain in P attack and we gain a lot in HP. So this one is actually the best out of these 3. Again, we're gonna keep doing the same until we get relatively really, really high value. So this is pretty nice, but you can see that it's P attack, it's almost maxed, but special attack is really low and HP is really low as well. So we will not gonna go for that. This one as well, really high special attack, but you kind of lose a lot in HP and you kind of lose a lot in P attack as well. So it's not worth it. So you definitely have to keep up. This is the way you're going to lose a lot of stuff. So in the beginning, if you are just trying to refine everything, then you can just put everything to legendary, then go back and start doing the tuning. Okay, let's see. This one is really, really cool. We get a lot of HP. And not only that, we get more special attack, and but we lose a little bit of P attack. I do prefer this actually, since you get both in HP and special attack, and you see that your power actually rises. So let's hope for some other good value. This is bad, you lose on HP. This is bad, and this is bad as well. So let's train and keep going till we get really nice looking value. So it's basically a trade-off that you have to look at. So this is not cool, not cool, not cool. Then you have to train again. So once you find the value that you actually are looking for, then you can definitely stop and save it. Not cool, not cool, not cool. So keep up. I think I'm gonna stop here today, then I'm gonna do another video later, so this won't be a little bit boring for you guys. I'm gonna do another video explaining a little bit more on this, because this is a really important topic, to be honest. And yeah, it gives a lot of power to your Pokemon, so this is something that you should definitely concentrate on. We are losing HP and we are not gaining anything, so you have to keep up. This will cost you a lot of points, so take in consideration that you might have to refine everything in legendary first, then try to do the refine, of course, because that would be actually much better for you. So look at this. You lose 114 in HP, but you do gain a lot in P attack, and this is, I think this one is better for me, so I'll definitely go for this one. So we didn't lose our special attack, we gained P attack, and we lost only a little bit of HP. So that value, that's a good trade-off for me. Now we of course have to keep looking until of course we get some value that we think that is suitable for our case. The best case scenario is to get the caps for all three, but I think that's gonna be super rare, and if not impossible to get. Let's see, this one looks good. We got a special attack increased, P attack decreased by 22, but HP increased by 165. Again, this one is pretty nice, so I think I'm gonna save this one. And our power increases again. So I'm gonna stop here today, and hope you guys have enjoyed this. Don't forget to actually like the video if you have, and to comment if you have any questions or any criticism. Just shoot, we will gladly help you. Cheers.